Hi. Look at this pretty shell I found in Pismo. I miss doing my devotions, so I'm going to try to do at least one a week. So I don't know if I'll be able to go back to doing them every day, because right now I'm doing a lot of other videos because I'm traveling right now. Maybe when I get back to Denver, I'll go back to doing them every day. I will think about that. But I'm busy. I'm in another hotel room. I'm going to read you this one. Prayers and Promises for Depression and Anxiety. This one's on deliverance. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. James 4:10. My prayer is to you, O Lord, at an acceptable time, O God, in the abundance of your steadfast love. Answer me in your saving faithfulness. Deliver me from sinking in the mire. Let me be delivered from my enemies and from the deep waters. Answer me, O Lord, for your steadfast love is good. According to your abundant mercy, turn to me. Psalm 69:13-14 and 16. The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord comes to the rescue each time. Psalm 34:19. Lord, you alone know the extent of the trouble I face. You know when I'm tired, defeated, and feel like giving up. Rush in with your faithful love and save me. Deliver me from the fear that threatens my peace. Be my defender and my advocate. I cannot save myself, and when I start sinking, I don't even want to. You, God, are stronger than my fiercest enemies. Your goodness speaks louder than the lies. I can hear the echoes of your goodness, and I trust that you will help me every time I need it. Lift me up, God. You're all I have. Can you ask God for deliverance from your fears? It has a little question at the end. Most definitely. And he will. He helps with our fears. There's a verse in Psalm 34 like that. Oh. This is a little dove from a little dove chocolate. After every storm, there's a rainbow, no matter how long it takes to show up. I like that. I put that in my Bible. So it's Psalm 34 because I was thinking about fear today because I went to a channel, a notification popped up and I went to a channel and I just felt like it was all fear. This is going to happen. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I was just like, oh, no. I can't live like that. I can't, And when I was away from God, the anxiety, it wasn't immediate, but I just started having more and more anxiety, and I had no place to go with it. So I'm thinking it's 37. Um, um, maybe it's 34. It's about fear. Oh, wait. This poor man cried out, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all of his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him, and he delivers them. And that's sort of a different kind of fear. That's more like a respect and looking to God for help. And so I was looking for, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. That was one of the ones in the thing, in the devotion. But anyway, so I wrote a little thing about having faith and fear, and I wrote about, it's on my community tab, about there was this couple, and there were some other people too, in 1999, there was some people at our church, and in the community that had very much fear about Y2K and thought that everything was going to shut down, and just everything, like the world was going to end when it turned over to the year 2000. And, that wasn't so. I'm looking for, I think maybe it has the word troubles instead of fears. He delivers us from all our fears. When I find the verse I'm looking for, I'll put it below if I don't find it right now. I'm going to be editing more videos, but I'm not editing this one. Look at this. My old Bible has this concordance in the back. And so you can look up a word and look at all the times fear is mentioned. It goes from here to here. It's so tiny. I think I left my glasses in the car. But anyways, so one of the things that, like the community, the van life RV community is also involved with the travel community, and like there's some preppers, and that's another thing is like, I don't believe in saving all. I don't think you're ever gonna need it. I'm sorry, I just don't. You don't need to save up a bunch of stuff. This is what my mother-in-law did. It's called hoarding. Like they have a nice word for they made hoarding sound like cool now. They're preppers. No, they're not. They're hoarders. I'm sorry. Um, I don't mean to be offensive, but incidentally, I've been like ridiculous when I go to the hotel. I didn't really like repack anything, and I brought a lot of stuff with me when I came for this month-long trip to California. And I wish I would have. I didn't really. I was having trouble, a problem with my car, and I wasn't sure. And I waited for my license plate to come, but then it didn't, and I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna go. And but anyways, I didn't really minimalistically pack for this trip, and I have 2 suitcases because I'm going to be gone for a month, but I'm going into each hotel, and I have all this stuff. And I just took some stuff to the, because they're probably going, who's this crazy woman checking into a room by herself and she has all this stuff? And I'm like, I didn't properly, I had everything I own in my RAV, and I'm used to traveling in my RV and having everything I need right there. And I don't like the hotel's coffee maker. I don't usually eat breakfast. I don't usually go get the breakfast. I'm glad to be at a hotel where they don't have the breakfast, and then I don't feel guilty for not eating. You know, I feel like I'm wasting money or something. I don't know. But anyways, they come into my hotel room and I have all this stuff. And but I got it, so I have all I need in the one suitcase, and then like I'll transfer the clothes from one to the other that I want to wear, and then I'll take the other suitcase back to the car. And that's what I did. And I did laundry today, and I'm moving on from this place to the next place, and I'm excited. It's a travel day. Tomorrow's a travel day. But anyways, so those are my thoughts, and that's my devotion. So trust God, don't have fear. I really feel better. Oh, I was going to talk about that. Do you know that when I downsized was 2020, in the middle of the pandemic, I was downsizing and sold my house and bought my RV. That was 2020. I downsized, got out of debt because I sold my house, paid off my debt, paid off my car, bought my RV, sold my car, and set off in my RV. And that was all in 2020. That was in 2020. When the pandemic hit, I got scared because I hadn't put my house on the market yet. I had got the rats out of my house, got the house in my name. But I hadn't put my house for sale until June of 2020. And I got scared that I wasn't, because of the pandemic, that I wasn't going to be able to go forward with my plan, which was to sell my house, buy an RV, and leave Georgia and travel around and decide where I was going to move. I got afraid, and then I started to get depressed again. And then I decided that I'm still going to try to do this. And I was able to do it. And in June, I put my house on the market. But also in June, the shady publishers of my What Elephant book filed a suit against me for $1 million, trying to sue me. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I'm trying to get out of Georgia, and they're suing me for $1 million. I had to be very brave. And so I decided to still try to go through with my plan, and thankfully it worked, and I do believe that was because of God. Thank you. Thank you, God. Because I put it for sale in June. It sold in August. September, I left Georgia. October, I bought my RV. In November, I left in my RV. And by December, I was in California. So, and this year, I left St. Louis and went to Denver. And so, right now I'm in California, but I'm going to go, I'm going to be headed back to, I'm going to Oregon first, but then I'll be headed back to Denver in August to move into my apartment. So I'm excited about my next adventures, and I hope to be buying a little trailer that I can pull with my RAV. So that'll be fun. So anyways, that's my story for today. I really miss doing these little videos for you. And this is like 17 minutes long now. So it's not very little, is it? Thank you guys for listening. Appreciate your support. Pray for Red. Red will pray for you. Love you. Bye.